Boom, click and go back this way. Boom, here, click and go that way. Boom, that way. Click here and go back this way.
Alright, everybody, welcome back for another one. And I wanted to start this video off with that clip here from Mr. Ramp Capital. If you don't follow him on Twitter, you should. Post some pretty funny stuff from time to time. But right there, just showing people, the Doge investors, explaining their investment thesis. So it makes perfect sense, right? I think it's only a matter of time before you see another move up with Doge to at least $1. $10 is probably right around the corner. So, I mean, all you got to do is boom, click here, go this way, and then boom, that way. So, check it out, guys. Also, I found some more sleepers. So I was looking over here on CoinMarketCap, and I realized that if you just type in shit, you'll find all the best things that you can possibly get. So over on the FTX exchange, you got all these 3x longs and shorts. So you got the bullshit index, the moon shit index, the bear shit index, and also the half shit index. In case you don't want to have too much leverage, you can do the half shit. So definitely check this out if you guys are looking for maybe, you know, your next safe moons or your werewolves or your Doge swaps. So just figured I would share some sleepers early on so you guys could get ahead in case you wanted to drop off the video. So coming over to the altcoin market cap dominance, as I had said, we were looking to test this 50% level right here. Here we are, right, bumping up right against it. Like I said, I still think we're in alt season, and I think everyone needs to relax, right? Isn't it crazy how last week $1.30 for XRP was good, and now this week it's sad? It's just how this market works, right? It's all emotional. Everyone wants to see it just keep going up, straight line. You got to get ready. You know, if you want to make 300% in a week, you got to get ready to lose 40 on the following week. And it's probably just how it's going to be for the near to long term here in crypto. So we'll see what happens. But this is what I want to see, right? If we get up over 50%, I think we're going to continue to run with altcoins. Figured I would spend the day basically going over charts because that's what everyone wants to hear right now. We got to see, are we crashing? What are we doing? Well, I'm just going to give you my honest opinion, all right? So I've been calling for Bitcoin to roll over here for a while. And to be quite honest with you, I think it's going to. This doesn't look good for Bitcoin. So it's closed 2 days now below the 50-week moving average. And it's downtrending on the RSI. You can see right here, which resembles what we saw in 2019 almost identically, like I've been calling for, been saying. I thought that this Bitcoin move was going to look a lot more like 2019, but I'm not saying that I think it ends right here. I think that this could only be healthy for the market, especially if you guys want 2 alt seasons. Well, you better hope Bitcoin rolls over right here, personally speaking. All right, what do I think is actually going to happen? Well, this is still in the cards now. It's starting to make even more sense, right? So if we saw a breakout like 2019, well, grab this bar pattern from over here, put it right here. As you can see, the only difference here would be instead of breaking down because of a pandemic sell-off, we would break up and have one more parabolic move, which I pulled from right here, copy paste, there you go. What does that do? Takes us to the end of the year, December of the year. As always, for the past 2 halvings, Bitcoin has peaked out the following December, not any time else afterwards. So December is the month to look for. I think this still makes perfect sense. Bitcoin dumps here, altcoins decouple, you get an alt season, Bitcoin bottoms out, everyone thinks that Bitcoin's done, altcoins are the move, and then all the money flows back into Bitcoin, and then we do it all over again. That's how this crypto market has played over and over. So until it shows me something different, I'm going to continue to expect that. I find it really hard to believe that Bitcoin's going to roll over right here and we're going to have another 2019 where that's it, everything dies off. You know, if that happens, so be it. It would surprise me, but it is a possibility. I'm just saying I don't think so. Giving you my opinion, all All right, and I'm going to show you another reason why I'm thinking this. All right, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've compared Riot blockchain and Bitcoin charts a lot. So for those of you who haven't seen this, bottom is Bitcoin, top is Riot blockchain. Well, I grabbed the bar pattern from Bitcoin, put it right up here. As you can see, tried to align it as close as we can get. Well, each time Riot has led the way down, right? So see, it started dumping around September in 2018, long before Bitcoin had its dump. They still bottomed at the exact same time, but then guess what happened? Riot took off before Bitcoin, right? It took off. It had like a 400% run in just a few months, and then it peaked and dumped again for the rest of the year. Well, Bitcoin basically followed up after Riot, and it peaked later in June of that year, July of that year, and then it followed Riot down again. Well, why am I showing you this now? Riot seems to lead the way on Bitcoin. And if you don't think they have any kind of connections, let me come over here real quick and show you. Riot blockchain, roughly 15% of the shares are held by institutions. Do you think that these same institutions are also buying Bitcoin, or you think they're just randomly buying Riot blockchain because they felt like it? It's all connected, right? People who know about Riot, it's because of Bitcoin and vice versa. So the people who are buying are the same people who are holding Bitcoin, right? But if you come over to Riot, this chart doesn't look good at all, right? It looks like it definitely peaked out, breaking through the moving averages. We had a bull pennant basically forming right here, which actually broke down instead of up. So I'm expecting this to continue to happen. Why am I showing you this? Obviously, like I said, it seems to be leading the way for Bitcoin. It also aligns with me thinking Bitcoin's going to roll over here as well. Riot's just doing it first, right? So for those of you that are trading Riot and want to see where we might fall to, well, I would think the bare minimum landing spot is going to be about $27. And more likely, in my opinion, I think we could fall all the way down to about $17. So just how I'm seeing the charts, guys, and Riot over and over and over has led Bitcoin up and down, ironically enough. So we'll see what happens. It's just interesting to pay attention to these two because they do work hand in hand. All right, on the more bullish side of things, you know, I was showing you the Doge and XRP fractal before. Well, if you come over to Doge, I just pulled this bar pattern from Doge, lay it over XRP. You can see that they've consolidated right around the same fib levels as well. Looks like Doge ran up to the 702 and got rejected, found support around the 382, and XRP didn't make it as high, so it got rejected at the 618, actually the 0.5. So, but anyway, by the looks of this, I think XRP could fall down to $1 before we get a bounce. But I don't believe that that's it, right? Everyone's like, that's it. That's all you got. Market's done. Heading into a bear market. I don't think so at all. All right. It wouldn't make any sense at this point for us to just, okay, that was it. That would be a dud. Especially whenever you have news like this coming out just consistently, right? So just today, Venmo announced that they're going to be adding crypto as well. They're going to be doing the same as PayPal. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So my point being, we are heading into mass adoption still. The on-ramp is being expanded into more and more retail as every day goes on. So there's nothing bearish to see here for me except Bitcoin, to be honest. Almost every chart looks bullish except for Bitcoin. All right, it's losing steam. There's no doubt about it. The question is going to be, if it rolls over, is it going to take all coins down with it, or are they going to finally decouple? We get an alt season, and then the altcoin gains once again run into Bitcoin once they've been realized. We will see. But Bitcoin's looking bearish. Crypto as a whole is looking extremely bullish. We get more and more mass adoption news every day. And another thing that just happened today, so Brian Brooks has decided to join Binance US as the CEO. Before that, he worked at Coinbase. And between his Coinbase and Binance stint, He was the acting comptroller for the United States. So how do you go from these positions, right? And then the new SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, is just somehow used to teach blockchain at MIT. I'm sure there's no coincidence there. No, guys, they're putting all the pieces in place for crypto to be mass adopted, right? It's all coming together. So sometimes you need to just sit back and relax. I know everyone's distracted with the safe moons and the doges and all this and that. Reality is they're most likely just kicking off this alt season. I still think we're going into the most bullish alt season we've ever had in crypto. I think you're just going to have to wait, all right? Wait patiently. Sometimes you need to look at the weekly charts or maybe even your monthly. You know, maybe you're up 60% on the month, but you're down 40% on the week. So at least you're still in the green. Ethereum also looks bullish, right? I mean, it barely sold off from this dump and it got bought back up quickly, as you can see with this massive wick. So I think Ethereum is going to still lead the charge. It has the most institutional money behind it, and also it's going to be on all these different platforms, your Robinhoods, your PayPals, your Venmos, your this and that, right? It's connected in there. It just doesn't have a bearish chart like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin did not hold up well. It looks like it's going to roll over. Ethereum held up. We'll see if we can continue this trend. All right, but you can see that reflected in the altcoin dominance as well, as I've shown you. So just hang tight, guys. I see a lot of uncertainty still out there. Everyone's just disgruntled investors because, you know, the good crypto are not getting out ahead right now. It seems to be all the jokes are taking center stage. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm just saying eventually there will come a time where all these cryptos that are partnered with banks and institutions all over the world, the ones that are actually going to be used, the ones that settle without $80 fees, and so on, those are the ones that are probably going to explode eventually. We will see what happens. Just wanted to give my take on the market. Like I said, a lot of people seem pretty frustrated out there. Sometimes I just take a step back and take a few days off because it can get annoying to just sit here day to day staring at the prices whenever you don't get any results out of it, right? Take a look at the weekly chart, look at the monthly chart, you know, go fishing. You could do whatever you do to get your mind off the market, because looking at the day to day is not going to do you any good unless you are literally day trading. All right. That should do it for today. As always, please like and subscribe, share with your friends and family, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.
Go back this way.
Greatness comes at a price.
Go back this way. Boom, here. Click and go that way. Boom,
Winning has a price.
Click here and go back this way.
Leadership has a price.
Boom, click and go back this way.
Boom, click here, go this way.
Click and go that way.
You guys think that's easy?
Click here and go back this way.
Man, you have to obsess to be the best.
Boom, here. Click and go that way. Boom, that way. Click here and go back this way. Boom, click and go back this way. Boom.